Yo, man.
350 text. Yo, what's good?
You been? How you been, bro? It's been a while, man. We gotta catch up. Like,
that's kind of true. We spoke yesterday. We speak a lot though, bro.
how you been, bro?
I've been great, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been
What you
really
been working
fucking
on,
good.
man? As an artist, this the artist pod too.
No bullshit. I've been
Yeah.
working, bro. I've been working on so much music, bro. Like
Fuck,
I even been not realizing I'm playing the placement game pretty heavy, like lately, like songwriting wise, just sending a bunch of records. Like I sent some shit to Dro that he was super hype about. Like he sent me a pack and I just sent him some fucking heat.
Yeah.
I sent him a bunch of stuff. I've been working with this guy in the UK that's like a big manager out there. Been kind of courting him a little. We've been courting each other a little bit, like on the management side. But he's just got me already kind of shit already going and shit like that. So I'm playing with a bunch of stuff, man. Like I don't know, but I'm
What's your
writing.
favorite song you made in the last 3 days?
What's the what?
Favorite song title. Favorite song you've made in the last 5 days?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I got one. Ooh.
Oh, I need to look at it, but I have some that I'm like,
You can't
that's
remember
weird.
the names, man? Come
I
on, bro.
can't,
You're
bro.
supposed to bounce your sessions.
I don't.
I know, that's the problem.
I'm starting to though to put it in my big playlist of my music. I'm starting to make it. I don't know.
I made a song, not about a girl, but she was a punchline in a record named Ebony Riley. She's a R&B girl, and I was like, oh, there's a bar in here, and then I just ended up looking at her discography. I was like, let me listen, and she only has like 7 songs out. So I used every one of her song titles in the record, and I just called it Ebony Riley.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
I rock with that record a lot.
That's
Shout
cool.
out to Ebony.
You know what I've been seeing a lot lately? I've been seeing a lot of people talk about because I've been studying, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm about to literally relaunch my whole career in the sense of consistency, right? Where the frequency of what I'm putting out and stuff. Yeah. And I keep seeing the reoccurring theme of a lot of the really successful TikTokers saying, I make content first for the songs. And to be honest with you, that for me is I can't bring myself to do it for artistic reasons, but I do understand the nuances of what they mean. I personally just need to create the music that comes from me, and then I make and try to market and sell that. But I've been seeing that a lot, bro. I've been seeing that a lot with a lot of creators.
I'm praying that I am fortunate enough to be an artist that doesn't need to depend on content.
I am.
Like I never think. Of course, when we make music, like we think of a music video. All that shit, that's cool. But I'm never thinking of content first. I don't want to put more of my energy into creating the content than it is, making a new song or like just expressing that bone. And there have been new artists, new R&B guys that have been able to get away with that. My dog Isaiah Falls, who's a fan of the pod, shout out to him.
I know the
Kamari,
name. He's dope.
If you look at Kamari's gram, there's 6 pictures.
It's all the music, bro.
And it's all right. Here's the tour dates, my album cover,
clean,
and then like thank you Vivo for putting me on your artist wall. Like it's shit like that, and I'm cool. I'll do runs of content, meaning like I'll go on Colors, I'll do Tiny Desk, or I'll even do like acoustic stuff that I could just throw out there. But specifically, my new song is out, yada yada yada. Like of course we got to do the out video, but doing 30 pieces of content, playing people in Times Square, my music, that's not me, and I don't want to remove that authenticity to sell records. I'd rather just not sell records.
That's admirable. That's really admirable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm in this place where my whole personality, brand, and just who I am is the internet, right?
Yes,
like
and it's very not meant for the internet, but it fits the mold. Like you are very eccentric. I'm the exact opposite.
Exactly.
I'm shy in the corner. I'm not trying to talk, but when you let me speak, I have a lot to say. So, dang, man, it's like opposite ends of the clock. I fuck with it. It's hard.
It is true. I never thought about that between you and I too. It's like we're 2 different personalities on the internet.
We overlap content wise and what we talk about because we're not. Because I mean, I'm not gonna say we live the same life, but we look at women the same, or we look at relationships the same.
We look at life very similar. We see like this. We wouldn't get along, obviously, if we didn't look at like life and things like that, like very.
I get along with a lot of people that look at life terribly.
That's true too. Me too. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many people I disagree with. You know what I also jumped into recently? I don't know how I'm finding the time to do this, but I recently took on a client. A client for mixing, mastering. Like somebody outside of the purview of you know,
like being busy. I don't.
Huh?
You like being busy.
I need to be busy.
You in a crib of a bunch of women at work, man. Sorry to put your business out there.
It's okay.
It's like you be in a crib dolo. I don't like you don't want to feel like a deadbeat, I guess.
I don't feel like a deadbeat because I take care of most stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, damn, man, you just like I like being able to say, dang, I got everything on my list done. Let me watch season 2 of Power again.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'll say, well, let me fix my template and then I'll put on Power.
Yeah.
So I'll literally like be fixing my template, which I don't want to talk about because I want to save that for an episode because I got a really good topic for us for our episode. But dog, I actually took on a client and it was some random kid. Fairly popular too. Like he hit me in the DM and he was like, "Hey man, like I watch a lot of your stuff. I just got some questions about mastering and stuff like that, or just in general." He was like, "I don't know why my shit sounds like shit on a phone," and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, I'll tell you what," and I'll get deeper into this on the actual pod. I was like, "Oh, something told me," I was like, "Oh, this is the opportunity for me," because I put up another paywall episode recently of me telling Rob and Jay, "Yo, this year I want a credit, mixing wise or mastering wise. I want a credit."
You've been had credits, bro. You realize,
I brought that up too.
You know how big these records that we've been pumping out is, man. They're not big,
but we have credits,
yes,
right?
Yeah,
we have credits.
Yeah.
I have personal credits. I have
Slow
Billboard.
Down by this guy named Sweater featuring Ninth Wonder. You mixed that.
Oh yeah, facts.
That's one of my favorite videos on the internet. Period, man.
That is
like, damn, man, you made that drum knock.
If behind the paywall has a lot of viewership, but that's behind the paywall. Yeah. I made sure so he hit me. I said, "Sure, let me get it," and I did it, and that was the first client I've had outside of like our circle, because that's what only a mix for you, Mike, Kev, like all of our friends. And obviously, you know, the results are great, but this was the first time like, all right, way out of my purview. Musicians, artists don't lie. I don't like it. I do. And he fucking loved it. And he was like, "Yo, bro, how can we do this more?" And I was like, "Oh, let's do this." And I was explaining to him the whole process. And I was like, "If you do this with your mixing engine, this could be better, blah, blah, blah." And I'm actually really excited about it because I found that little pocket of time to do it. And I was just like, "Oh, I have not practiced making music and mixing this much in my life." Like the amount of progress I've made, I'd say in the past 2 months has been drastic, bro.
Sure.
Drastic.
Kudos to you. Yeah. Here's a question. Do you think you are living enough for content now, or do you think your content is mostly based on the life you have lived already?
So since we behind the paywall, what I say is I'm super private, right? Even what I do in my free time is very private. Like I keep that certain things like real close to me. You know what I mean? As far as like things I experience and shit like that. Like I'll be honest with you, bro. Sometimes, and you know, I'm blessed to have, you know, money, like, you know, some money in my pocket,
rich,
right? Yeah. I'm not rich, but I'm blessed to have money in my pocket. And once in a blue, I'll be honest with you, unbeknownst to everyone, I'll go away. I'll venture,
call
bro.
You and you be like, I'm in Miami right now, man.
I'll go,
like,
bro. I will go on a bender and meet random strangers. I'll go and book a hotel, even in the city. Like I'll be like, "Yo, this weekend I'm in the city," and I'll be dolo, and I'll just hang out with random fucking people, have a random ass time, get wasted, and experience life. For me personally, bro, at my age and what I've been through, I need that, bro. Like my personality, I have a wild personality, but I've figured out how to be very structured, but I still have a very wild personality that I need to exercise, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like super wild.
It's like
balance.
The complete opposite.
What do you mean?
Because I do not, I'm an NPC, man. I do not interact, man. Like
you don't want to interact, you said?
I don't interact. Like even if I try, if I say one day, you know what? Like a random day, I'd be like, I'm gonna just walk down the street. I'll tell somebody like I like their hat or something, or I like your fit or some shit. I'll just compliment a random stranger today.
Right.
And I'd be like, it's the hardest shit ever for me to do. Like I'm a very
reserved.
I do not interact. Even when like I'm with my guys, right? Say I go back on campus and I go visit and I'm with the guys and they're like, "All right, where everybody at?" So we go walking around.
Right.
And I was just there the other day with my guy Fari. We walk in.
Shout out Fari.
And he bring me to a room of a million niggas that he all know. And I don't know none of these people. So I'm just standing there like the side bitch in the corner.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
And he not gonna introduce. It's just like that's regular shit.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, man, I'm not. Just salutes. That's it. I don't.
Yo, fast. What's good?
I go like after Nam.
I'm the hand on my chest kind of dude.
After Nam,
oh my
no
God.
more daps,
bro.
That was the first time I lost my voice in my life.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Really?
And I wasn't an artist before,
right?
So it's like, I'm supposed to, like, they booked the studio for me for the whole Grammy week. I can't indulge. I'm mixing by myself. Like, bro, I've never lost my voice like that.
It's wild to lose your voice, and you need it.
Right. I really hate tea.
You don't like tea?
I genuinely do not like tea.
Oh, so you're fucked, kid, because that's your life, bro.
I was throwing back tea like it was Arizona's and shots.
You're going to go on tour at some point, and when you go on tour, you're going to learn so much about your body.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to learn so much about your body because when you go on tour, fucking... I have rules for myself. Like, I genuinely have rules. I'm going to be honest, when it comes to touring, I'm really disciplined with touring for some reason. Like, I don't drink if I need at least 2 days off, like after a show in order to drink. So I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm sober as a cat when it comes to actual touring. And I make sure I'm working out 3 months heavily beforehand and getting in shape. Because you're going to put your body through a lot, bro. Son, and you can't not say I'm not going to work. You can't.
Yeah, and tour bread be more bread than the album bread.
It be quicker too.
It's strange. Oh, that was the first, and I know what pissed me off, right? Is somebody said it too. They was like, man, they say 1 in 10 people like leave NAMM with NAMMthrax, and I was pissed because I was the one.
NAMMthrax.
I was the one of the because I counted the 10. I'm like,
you got sick.
Let me check on people. I see Ali having fun. I'm like, all right, that's one.
Right.
The rest of y'all was outside. Y'all went to the Pro Tools joint. So I was like, all right, that's another 3, 4. I hit D. I hit Maheda was at the grade, so I was like, oh, I know everybody. I'm like, I interact. I was dapping
it's just you.
Larry-O, like. I'm like, yo, what's going on? It was me and Sam from Music Hack. Who's the only one.
He got sick too?
He canceled the party.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was like, man, I got sick. I was like, bro, I'm right here with you. Because I was going to struggle to get up and go to that party that night. But he was like, he texted first. He was like, bro, canceling the party. Got sick, all of that.
I didn't know he got sick.
I went to the only party I went to pre-Grammy that wasn't, the only party I went to that wasn't a Grammy party. After NAMM was the Arteria party. That was it. And I think that was a Grammy party.
How was the Arteria party, by the way?
I think that's where I lost my wallet, so I'm pissed at that.
Oh, you lost your wallet at the Arteria party?
I lost my wallet in LA.
Yo, that's whack. I'm not gonna lie.
I lost my wallet in LA. I came back, no IDs, no cards, no nothing. And my dumb self canceled my cards in the Chase app before I added them to my
Apple Pay. Oh my God! You might as well have left it.
I was
alone until you got home.
Sick.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
And I'm super I don't play with Cash App because I've heard horror stories, so I don't even keep my card on my Cash App.
You've heard horror stories about Cash App?
Yes, for sure. Like just stupid little shit. Like if I give somebody my phone, yo, just put in your cash tag. Yeah. And niggas will add more money or like just weird shit. It's just little things you don't think about. Ooh. And then I had that happen to me. And I don't fuck with this person anymore. It was just something small. It was a joke. Ha, you didn't even see what I did, yada yada. But I caught how
that's weird.
Like I passed him the phone. Yo, just put in your cash tag. I was sending $10 or some shit, and then gave it back to me.
He put in more.
Yeah, and I didn't notice.
I
didn't notice.
Funny.
It wasn't funny at all. $40. I just face ID'd and I put my phone away. He was like, "You didn't even see, bro." I was like, "What did I just see?" He was like, "I tripled it on you." I'm like.
That's not funny.
Shout out to that person.
Yeah, no shout out to him.
But that's
whack as fuck.
So I don't keep my card on my Cash App.
Okay.
So just like, bro, so I'm PayPaling the whole.
That's whack as fuck.
And then TSA, I literally left the Grammys. I checked out before Grammys. Mm-hmm. I left the Grammys. I picked up my bags and I went straight to the airport. I didn't sleep. I was in the same fit
you told me
from
about
Grammy
that.
because I'm like, I know TSA is going to give me a headache just for me to get there. And Alaska Airlines is not open until 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh shit! So what time was your flight? Like
I left
6?
the party. My flight was at 7:30.
Okay.
It got moved to 11, but 7:30 flight. I left my last Grammy party. I think I went to the actual Academy party, which was fire. Neo performed.
Yeah, I seen the videos. I was like, whoa. No, he's old, bro.
I never seen him live.
He's old.
But he got a set. I was there. Every party I went to, you know who I saw?
Who?
Baines.
Yo, Baines was outside. Yo, now I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Can I say this about Baines? Baines has been on a big press run.
It felt like it.
Yeah. It felt like he's been on a big press run. Man. He had Mixed with the Masters. He was at every fucking booth doing a speech, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Shout out! I'm really happy for him for his Mixed with the Masters. I found out, or I've realized that in the engineering community, like, you know, because obviously we talk to all these guys now. Like, we're lucky, you know, we get to be friends with them and just talk to them. I'm really like thankful to be like just to have conversations with them, and I see how some of them hold Mixed with the Masters. Like, that's like. I got my Mixed with the Masters.
That's your TED Talk.
It's your TED Talk. That is a good way to look at it. It's like their TED Talk. So I was really happy for him because he did tell me, he was like, yeah, I did one, but they ain't put it out yet. Like, I'm waiting for it. So even in my head, I was like, damn, like they even had it for a while and, you know, were taking their time to put it out. But his shit was really good. I learned a lot.
I've never delved into Mixed with the Masters.
It's so good, bro. It's a good watch if you just chilling and you like, let me just learn some shit. Because I promise, even on production, like Elangela, all of them that's producers, Phineas, how he's doing shit in Logic, what distortion plugins he's using. I watched his, and he did TikToks, Young Thug TikTok. He did that. Bro, immediately I learned so much about low end, bro, that I was like,
Baines is
damn.
Yeah. And when Thug gets out, he's coming out. Baines
is out.
Because Thug is gonna have a classic.
A classic.
Baines is gonna get a Pulitzer Prize like Ali did.
For sure. Yo, you right. Baines, I'm not gonna lie. When Young Thug gets out,
just got the damn. That was a super episode. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Yeah.
TZO just got the Grammy literally like 2-3 days after that we filmed that.
Yeah.
And then Baines is on the roll.
He won some Grammys too. He won too.
Yeah,
he won some stuff too.
Baines was at the parties, and then there was a SZA party after that. I didn't go because I was like, they're gonna ID me at the door, and I don't have my ID.
Oh, you had to be.
And this is the
21.
one party. No, not even 20. I didn't have my ID. I lost my ID
you're
for a while.
fucked.
So it was like, and there was the one party that I didn't have a big homie with me. Like there was other parties I was with Ninth. I was walking with him. But nah, this one I was like, my face ain't gonna do it. Right. It don't matter who I worked with at TDE, nothing.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, forget that. And she gave away everybody New Balances. Like it was a crazy.
SZA was giving New Balances and shit? Oh, well, you know, they sponsored the party and shit like that.
Yeah, but nah, that was a big party.
That's dope. That's, you know,
500 pairs minimum.
In my head, I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, you know what? I need to start, or I'm gonna have Jay start reaching out to different sponsors outside of just the audio community. I realized to myself, like, hey, like it doesn't have to just be that.
We're never getting on this podcast and talking about MeUndies or BetterHelp. Like that's not happening.
Yes, we will. That's hard.
No,
I would love a MeUndies ad. It's hilarious.
Give me money.
MeUndies is hilarious.
Give me money.
Give me money, bro. When Joe Budden did they had what ad they had for Talkspace? Was it Talkspace?
Yeah.
Bro,
hey Doc.
He said $40. I remember him reading the ad.
He's like, you can hit me for 40.
Hit me for 40 an hour. I got you.
It's like imagine 4 a.m. Hey Doc, I'm kind of feeling sad right now.
Bro, that shit was not funny, man. But it was hilarious.
It wasn't funny. It was hilarious.
You know, I've been trying to really shout out to everybody that's watching. That's obviously you're a paid member. If
we do a Prize Picks ad, I will get up out that fucking chair.
Oh, we will. Trust me.
No, hell.
DraftKings ad coming soon.
No, first of all, fuck DraftKings. FanDuel gang right here.
Oh, you're FanDuel guy? I don't know.
I see why I sit there because the white just offsets my skin tone. You know, I'm the dark skin warrior.
You are the dark skin warrior. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Freaking, I keep talking to you about building this moat, and I actually do want to bring this up because obviously everybody that's watching is a paid membership, and you and I just been talking to all the members, emailing people in the Discord and stuff, and I was asking about our tier system.
Oh, you heard. I'm sticking by my solution.
That's fine.
I think
that's fine.
And I kind of don't want to talk about it here, but I will say
this is them.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's cool.
I want just two tiers. Mm-hmm. I think the lower tier is the tier everybody who's going to want to be is going to get all the content, and that's just for people that want the content. But there's always going to be people that want a little more, whether they want to call into the pod, whether they want to do like Q&As, maybe earlier access to like not the episodes,
but just content in general.
Maybe we could use them for polling and any testing, even if it's like a mixed. Send a master and say, yo, what y'all think about this? Or compare these two masters, what you think? Right. Shit like that. I think for the people that want just a little more, maybe early access to tickets when we do tour or stuff like that, like a one-on-one. Or if you do the Zoom call thing again.
Yeah, like once a month is a big Zoom call.
They'll get a big discount. They'll get store discounts, all that. I think it should be like one $15 tier and then one like $45 or something. Like $140.
I was
So I feel like just one tier is cool, but there's always gonna be, just give the option for the people that do want more. Like the black discs. Remember, we wanted to make a Black Rosetta or something like that. How about that's only for them? Or forget the store discounts for the $15 members. Just bring it strictly for, you know what I mean? There's people that want more. There are people that aren't just my Audio Nerds fans. They're Help Me Devvon fans, and they're huge, like, of our plugin fans, all that stuff. That will want more. Not even just about getting them to pay for more, but it's like, I think we should have that, because certain things we can't give to everyone. We can't make a skin and just throw it to everybody that's a member, or we can't do certain challenges or contests that are for everybody. But we could do shit at a small scale and give it to the people that are that dedicated.
I like the idea of a 2-tier system. That's what I'm leaning towards. The 1-tier system, the reason why the 1-tier system just feels so like salacious to me, and why I've been like kind of like, but what about 1-tier, is because I'm trying to get more people in the community, right? Because what I don't want to have is us being dependent, or corporations and other people's businesses to fund what we have going on. This is very expensive, right? We always say this, and you know, not saying I can't do this forever, but literally it's just me pumping money into it. I'm just losing money. I haven't broke even on this podcast or anything, but at the same time, I see its value. It's like me trying to get a business off the ground. And why I feel as if the way out, or the best way to do it, is to have the subscription service, is because that's the one thing that now we're crowdfunded. Now we don't have to depend on no one. I don't need a sponsorship. Like, that's genuinely the way, bro. Like, I want this to be self-sustaining, because then our opinions, everything, are foolproof. Like, everything. We build a moat around ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're just beholden to our audience, which is what I want. I just want to be beholden to them. And that's it.
I feel like I don't think the 2-tier system will deter people, especially if there's the $10 entry level thing. Like, they're getting everything.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just for the people that believe in us, like you believe in us, where they're like, I know this extra $30 that I'm gonna spend monthly with them is gonna go somewhere, and I'm getting it back in whatever, like store credit, or just an extra content, or just like, bro, this pod does a lot for me. There's a lot of services, a lot of podcast shows or whatever that I love that much, where it's just like, you know what, you know how much I would have paid monthly to keep the old Joe Budden podcast?
I would have paid for that too.
Oh my goodness.
I would have paid for that too.
What?
That was my
that got me through a lot.
Yeah, it did, bro. It brought me joy, bro. Like, and I think that's the same thing for, like, I seen somebody in the comment, I don't know if you've seen lately, it was like, yo, Brilliant Idiots, Joe Budden podcast, Audio Nerds. That's my shit, and I love that. Like, just to me,
and it's like, it's hard for me to wrap around my head around that, but it's. Yeah, man.
Look at NAM, like, dog. Like, when we was at NAM,
scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
When we was at NAM,
we had a few ops, though.
We had big crowds,
Can we
bro.
talk about? No, they would. Boy,
we had big crowds, bro.
The Hit Boy joint, the
even
one,
that, right?
Our
own shit.
Yeah, our pod. We brought Demetrius, and that was insane. We got to put one of them out. We gotta.
I got it. I'm just trying to figure out what Ali and that team wants to do with the content.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
I have it. They sent it to me, and I was like, so what we doing? Like, what's the posting schedule? But we haven't really. We're figuring it out. Yeah, we're figuring it out.
I think, NAM. There was a lot of love in NAM. One of y'all got me sick, so until then, we got a lot of ops. Can I tell you somebody? We had a few ops pull up on us during the pod, and I'm gonna leave it at that. There was a company, remember? Company that caught me outside.
Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, y'all tried to press two companies, not even people, companies.
They tried to press.
It was like, yo, what's good with you? Like, what's up? You still talking?
Yo, what's up? No, remember we were talking about UAD while Montique was in the audience? It's like, man, obviously for exaggeration, we were like, man, we don't fuck with that Apollo shit, man. Yada yada. On stage,
and he was like, Yo, what the fuck? Like, that day, so there happened to be a UAD rep that we know. He's super cool. Shout out Monty.
Yes, sir.
And you know, I ain't gonna lie, we've been on UAD's ass. I ain't gonna hold you, but we was talking about UAD on the stage, and we was
and
going
everybody
crazy.
said we was talking about interfaces. And we're talking about the best interface list that the Tech Awards, and we mentioned the Neumann. Everybody's like, yeah, no, that Neumann's fire.
Right.
It's like, damn, did UAD come up with a new Apollo? Everybody says, And my is in the back like,
what we do? What did we do? Bro, nah. But man, you know what the funny thing about that is? Mad people agree with us too on that UAD shit. Like, they're like,
yeah, but yeah. I will say there was one new company that we found at NAMM. They've been blowing up OD.
Who?
Like since then. Safari pedals.
Yo.
Holy, I love them. Those my guys now. Like,
I like them too. And like, you know what's funny? How
they know Austin, right?
I don't know.
They had the playback shirts. Remember Austin Studio?
Well, it was mad people around. Maybe.
But
yeah. But what you know what blew my mind the most? When we would go to like those smaller companies and like, what's up, y'all? And how they would freak out.
And it's like, yo, bro, we here for you. Yeah.
Bro, that was the most, that was very fulfilling, bro.
Shout
like,
out to Safari.
They all put up the cameras and like had us tested stuff and stuff. And they were really cool. And I could tell like, it's like very grassroots, like to me. And they stand out. Like, I'm like, oh, this is different. What you call it, I never ever, we see him all the time, but he did like a bunch of the Atmos stuff for like Rihanna and stuff. You know, he be hanging out around sometimes. He even sat with me at the Safari pedal booth and was like, yo, bro, no, let me show you how to use it. And then we were using it, and he was showing us at first the owner, but then I was like, no. And me and him both know. I was like, match the volume, bypass the back and volume. And I was like, oh, nah, this is real.
Fire.
I was like,
They're fire.
It's
Shout
really,
out to them.
yeah, that shit was amazing, bro.
What was your favorite NAMM moment? We can end on that.
My favorite NAMM moment?
I got mine.
I have one
outside.
for sure. Ooh,
we're outside. Wait, let me get this.
Okay, go ahead.
We outside. We just finished. It was our last day at NAMM. And was this all the same? It was the same area. I don't know if it was the same moment, but we finished NAMM, and at the end of NAMM, there was an Engineers has a clip. There was a family that came. And
oh yeah, that was incredible.
It was a
bro.
little kid, 6 years old.
Yeah,
he just goes to the mic. There's like last question for the night, and it's us. It's
filmed.
Cheese. It's Alchemist,
Cardo,
Mixed by
Ali, and Rance.
And Rance.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Rance is up there.
Rance is on stage.
And he just goes, how do you do it? And we're like, how do you do what?
Random. Just came on stage and said, how do you do it? And we were
how do you do what you do?
What?
Like, you just do it. And it was like an amazing moment. But we caught up with the family after, and I met the family prior. I didn't know they were all linked. But we had an amazing moment with them. They met Gabe. They were going crazy for that.
You went FaceTime Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they were just going insane. It was like, oh my gosh, yada yada on the radar. And then it was just a touching moment. And then it wasn't the same moment, but it was in the same area. The day before, we were just sitting there, and you know, my friends, they partake in extracurricular activities.
Okay.
And we were sitting there, and my boy Nicky John pulled up on us, and he was like, bro.
Nicky John, oh my God.
So Nicky John mixes, and he's the tracking engineer, he's the mix engineer of Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow, ladies and
I had met him my freshman year, the only year I was at LIU. It was the only week that Ninth Wonder didn't show up to teach.
Wow.
And we was like, oh, we about to have somebody crazy. Because he was like, oh, we going to bring Charlamagne, we going to bring Jim Jones, yada, yada. He pulls up, and it's a Rock Nation guy, and it was Nicky John. He was like, man, we going to Charlamagne.
Tripping.
But we sat there, he's really spitting, and it's like, oh, shit, all right, word.
Tripping, right.
So we chop it up, but I haven't spoken to him since, you know what I mean, all that. So he comes, and he's like, yo, I'm fan of the pod. I'm like, bro, you
that
like
threw me
what
off.
the hell? So it was like a full circle,
right.
And while we're sitting there just chatting for like 20 minutes of random stuff, Dave Pensado rolls up on us.
We're gonna bring this up again in a minute. Dave Pensado just rolled up, and he was like a fucking wizard. He said, "Hey guys."
And it's like, what?
We was like, what the fuck? It was Nicky John.
Yeah.
Us.
Dave Pensado,
his gang. It was just like, what's happening? But where's that picture?
Oh, I got it.
Send that.
He pulled up on us like it was just, like, he was like, yo, what's going on? Like, these my guys.
Yeah.
And he was dead talking to us like he knew us. We all gave him a handshake.
But I remember.
I know, you
had the conversation. I was like, Dave, it's me. Like,
we shook his hand, and he was like, nah, y'all handshake's whack. And he kept coming back to my handshake. He was like, yeah, his hand's warm.
I was like, what is this
like,
weird?
Nah, me and Pensado, we locked in like that. It's that energy bond, bro.
He did a lap around us in his
he
scooty. He said, he was playing and shit. He's like, yo, what the fuck
yeah,
is
we
he
had
doing?
just left his booth with Ali,
and
Hit Boy,
and Big Hit. Yeah,
and Big Hit. Shout out Big Hit, man. That was dope meeting him.
He was moving around a lot. Hit Boy was there the whole weekend. He was chilling, doing talk.
Sunny Digital was there.
Yes, he was. I told you I saw him.
I didn't get to speak to him, but I saw him too.
I saw him.
There's a lot of dope people. I saw the FL booth was crazy. You know, Larry O literally put that together with he's like, yo, I should just hit FL up and see what we can
basically. Can I be honest with you? I think next year I really don't even care to like have a booth or anything like that, but I think I just want to throw events.
Oh, we throw parties.
I just want to throw parties the entire time.
And that's what the gold membership is for. Is like, yo, I mean, not the gold membership,
the diamond.
The diamond.
You get
diamond
access.
plus. Yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, can I tell you something? The Audio Nerds party at NAMM
It's going to be the best party.
It's going to be Freaknik.
Yeah.
It's going to be Freaknik.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
First of all, I can't even say this. Kind of just erase that.
Okay.
I was going to say it. Because I said it in NAMM.
What?
I was like, all the audio.
No. Shut up. Cut it out. Fucking.
Hey, man. Free at the door till 10.
That's nasty. Yo, that is you know how predatory that was back in the day?
Yes, it was.
It was like
ladies free till 10. Guys
21 and up, $40. Ladies free. Yeah, bro, that's fucking weird, right?
Free till 10. And women would be pissed if it was 10:30.
Yeah, they'd be like, y'all can't get in for free.
You know what that reminds me of? We got to send this. Yo, thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah, facts.
I'm about to tell some stories.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
We out of here. Thank you for being a paid member.
And your price might go down soon, y'all.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about taking a short-term hit to grow it forward. Last thing I'll say about that, just to wrap it up with the tier system and stuff like that. We are considering kind of just revamping the tier system and trying to figure out a better way to make it advantageous for you. A lot of you are very happy. I'm glad about that. I did get that information from y'all too. But at the same time, I want you to also realize that it's not just to provide funds to fund the podcast, but I also want us to do cool shit. Yeah. I feel like in the audio engineer community, there's not a lot of like brick and mortar things that we can go to or events or, this is for us, this is for us. I feel like all we have is NAMM, AES, and maybe a few other things that are kind of us.
Shout out to Mixnick.
Nick, shout out to Wavy.
July, he said he's throwing it on my birthday. He is tripping.
In Atlanta?
Yeah, he says, yo, you got to pop out. I'm like, bro, that's my birthday.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say about it is, at some point, I also want to get to the point where we start to donate studio equipment and stuff like that, because I know how life-changing that could be for someone to get a small setup, like a microphone, interface, and some headphones. That could be really life-changing for someone.
We do not want to have sponsors for shit like that, because the amount of shit I talk about Focusrite, you think they want to donate us a Focusrite to give to y'all? Nah. And it's never been muted, but we're starting to see the effects of what we say, because it seems as though we're saying things that a lot of people agree with. So when we have a UAD pull up on us or something like that, like, hey, what's going on? It's just like, I mean, try to silence me, man. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? And we never have that authenticity that we've kept since starting it, where we haven't let an ad dollar deter us from saying something.
Yeah.
Or force us to push something that we're not behind.
Yeah.
Has worked out. But obviously we see how it on the back end, it rubs people the wrong way.
Sure.
But it doesn't matter why, because
we don't care.
We got them guys. We got our members and stuff, so we can afford to get away with that.
Eventually. Man. Yeah, eventually.
See
it like this. I'm cool. See it like this. I'm willing to lose. I'm losing a shit ton of money doing this, right? But I'm willing to do that to build the moat.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to compromise our integrity. So I'm not saying I can't say exactly what I want to say right now. It's like, no, I'm just saying that I would like to not have to even have the conversation of like, do y'all want to sponsor an episode, etc. For instance, I didn't even tell you about this. And this Focusrite has approached us about stuff.
Oh.
And they, wanted me to try some stuff. And I tried some stuff. And I had to hit them back. I was like, I don't like any of it.
And I'm not pushing it.
And not even pushing it. I was like, I don't see the value. Even I could have took their money, right? Yeah. I could have said, okay, cool,
I
they're gonna
love
pay.
it, y'all use it. Yeah, but
no,
it's not worth it.
I didn't.
And
it wasn't
it's
good.
Like, we're also not gonna. We'll tell the truth about stuff, and if it comes up, we will tell the truth.
Right.
But we're also not just gonna bring stuff up to hate it too.
Yeah,
and I feel like people want that to be such a thing.
Yeah.
It's like if you ask me about Behringer, well, Behringer's the only one that like we'll shit on for no reason.
Yeah, facts.
But if you ask me about a company that I just don't rock with, I will tell you the truth. Hey, they just not for me. It's trash. Like, and I'm harsh. I'll say like, shit sucks, but I'm not gonna just bring up like.
You know what I hate?
Alesis, man.
Yeah. For what?
Y'all really fuck with Alesis for no reason. Just negative. All right, talk about what you like.
Yeah.
Use that time to talk about what works and shit like that. So
if something is egregious and like it's in front of me, it's like I try it and I'm like, oh no, I don't like it.
And nothing is you know how egregious it got to be for it to sit on my mind until podcast day.
That's a fact.
I gotta get this on my chest.
Yeah, I don't have.
I tried Gold Clip, and guess what? Not playing.
Gold Clip slaps. Yeah, bro. That plugin, and I'll bring up because I want to bring up the other plugin on the actual pod. Well, actually, I don't know if I can, but if you watch the main I'm gonna refer to a plugin. It's called.
No, don't talk about it.
Oh my! But by the time that shit coming out,
this shit don't matter,
bro. That shit sounds so good. He's about to fuck up everything.
It don't matter. I don't.
All right, we out of here.
Yo, wait. Since we being authentic, worst DAW, worst plugin.
Worst DAW?
Yeah.
Right now? Of the major DAWs?
Of all of them.
I mean, I'm going to say Audacity is the worst DAW of all time.
That's not a DAW. That's a recording software.
Okay. That makes no fucking sense.
No, it does.
What do you, okay, worst DAW?
iMovie's a recording software too. Like, that don't make it.
You OD. Yeah. I can say Adobe Audition.
That's terrible.
That is fucking terrible.
Yo, me and Mike.
I tried in that. Yeah. I was like, this is ridiculous.
And then, what's the worst plugin you've opened in the last 30 days?
The worst plugin I've opened in a while.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a company they make dope stuff and I see it's dope. I just don't ever buy their it's not worth it for me, and it's not me hating on them. UJam, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
You never heard of UJam?
I want to tell you
something. And I see their ads and it just sounds good, but it's just like I don't need it. I don't care for it.
I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
UJam, they make instrument plugins. Yeah, they're cool.
UJam.
Can I tell you another company?
What?
I just don't care to touch. Brainworks, man.
You are fucking high.
I got 2 Brainworks plugins and they're great, but the rest of it is not
for the main app, bro. No, bro.
Same with Slate.
Tripping. Yo, come on. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Brainworks is one of my favorite plugin companies.
Wow.
And can I tell you why? They have certain, like the way that their plugins are algorithmic, it's just sound. They are very those are smart fucking people, bro, over there.
I'm
gonna bring this up.
Do you think Michael Jordan was able to reach as far as you just did?
I'm not. It's one of those if you know, you knows.
I hear you.
I'm telling you. So we need to end because
I was
about to get crazy. I was like, because I want to do this because I did want to bring this up on the main app, but I appreciate y'all for being paid members.
Whoever got me sick, I'm gonna fuck you up.
And we gonna figure this out. I appreciate you for sticking around and supporting us. It's not just fucking just us like just taking money and just doing it. No, it's so much more, bro, that we're trying to fucking accomplish. You have no idea. But thank you guys for supporting. You're here, so that is 1,000% of the battle. Yes, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is a random episode with myself and LJ. Till next time.
Hey, if you watched this far, DM me. First person to DM me the word blueberry bubblegum. I'm gonna send you something special in the DM. Pause.
That was wild.
Pause.